My name's Jamie Smart, and in this brief video, I'm going to tell you a little bit about me, a little bit about you, and I'm going to point you in a direction that can make a profound difference in your experience of life and in the results you're able to create. Because at the end of September, I'm going to be delivering a workshop in Oslo. And whether you can make it to that workshop or not, I really encourage you to stay here with me, because what I'm going to be pointing to can really make a difference to you wherever you are in your life right now. Where I am is sitting in my apartment in West London, and I've just got back from speaking at the Morten Hake Summit in Oslo. And I did a 2-hour presentation at the summit, and a lot of people were really touched, really impacted by what I had to share with them. Well, in fact, I got a standing ovation. And after my talk, I spoke to Knut and Morten, and I said, I really love what you're doing here. How can I help make a difference? And they said, well, come back and do a workshop on what you've just been talking to this group about. Because, just to backtrack a little, earlier this year, I released a book called Clarity, Clear Mind, Better Performance, Bigger Results. And it became a #1 bestseller here in the UK right away, and it's an Amazon bestseller. And it's based on a very, very simple principle that when you've got a clear mind, you have what it takes to deliver the goods, no matter what the situation. From the classroom to the playing field, from the boardroom to the bedroom. When you've got nothing on your mind, you're free to give your best. But the problem most people have is they got a lot on their mind. They're thinking about, what should I do? What should I say? They're thinking about their problems, or thinking about their situations. They're trying to figure out their goals, or trying to achieve their goals. They got a lot on their mind. And in the process, they're overlooking the fact that actually your most powerful resource is right there within you. Now, I call it clarity, and it's a kind of context-sensitive resource. So the things you need in one situation are different from the things you need in another situation, but you've got an inner source of clarity and wisdom that can guide you in the right direction. Now, I'll give you an example. Last summer I got asked to go on Sky Breaking News. This is breaking news channel TV going out to 5.5 million people in the UK to be interviewed about England's cricket captain resigning. And I was really anxious. I was really uncomfortable. And as I was waiting to go on screen, I was pacing back and forth. I had a lot on my mind. But here's what I know. I know that the mind is a self-correcting system, so I didn't do anything about it. Now, that may sound strange, but I didn't do anything about it because I knew that the best thing I've always got going for me is clarity. And if I allow the system to self-correct, I'll have what I need when I need it. So the moment I sat down to start the interview, my head cleared and I was able to answer the questions well. Well, that's not just true going on TV. It's true going on stage. It's true approaching a stranger. It's true having a conversation with a partner or a business meeting. It's true in negotiations. It's true in every aspect of life. When you got nothing on your mind, you're free to give your best, and your mind is a self-correcting system. So I know what you're thinking. You're asking, Jamie, if the mind's a self-correcting system, how come my head's so full of stuff a lot of the time? Well, that's a great question. Here's why. We're currently living in a misunderstanding about how the mind works. Now, I don't have time in this video to go into the misunderstanding, but suffice it to say that when you're caught in this misunderstanding, your head fills up. In other situations, maybe when you're playing a sport, or you're doing something you really enjoy, playing a video game, doing something that really engrosses you, your head clears. But because you're not thinking about it, so you intuitively understand that thinking about it is the last thing you want to do. But when you're caught up in the misunderstanding, your head fills up. So my work these days is helping people see through that misunderstanding so their head clears and they live more and more in clarity on a day-to-day basis. And literally, I see my clients have their limiting beliefs melting away. So people pay the equivalent of like 120,000 kroners to spend 3 days with me, helping deepen their understanding, to clear away the mental clutter that stops them really giving their best. See, you're more than you think you are. And the only problem anyone really ever has is that you don't realize what you've got going for you. So my work these days is helping people to discover what you got going for you, to discover that inner source of clarity and well-being, your inner source of security and confidence, your inner path to creativity and wisdom and a life of direction and purpose that really has you living in the moment with a clear mind and just enjoying connecting with other people. So that's what my work's about, and that's what this 2-day workshop in Oslo is going to be about. Now, there's only room for 24 people because I want to get a chance to work with everyone one-to-one, because here's what you're going to discover is that as you see more clearly how your mind works, limiting beliefs are literally going to just melt away. You're going to spend more time being present with nothing on your mind. You're going to find that you're more connected to your resilience and security, so you have courage in the situations where you need it. So you really take action and move forward in the direction of what you want. So you can read more about it here on the page, but if you like the idea of getting access to that power within you that really is going to allow you to create what you want in the world and to experience the kind of life you want to experience and enjoy every step of the way, then I encourage you to sign up for the program now. I look forward to meeting you soon.